Well, percenters, here's a look into one of the drills that I do to help improve my timing for my shot. There's no real name for this because I just invented it, and it's just a replication of what your arm should be doing. And if you understand the principles behind shooting, timing and your arms are really everything. And arms typically will move before the legs. Okay, so all I'm trying to do here is swing a 10-pound dumbbell and explode it up with my arm and shoulder as quickly as possible. So I'm seated in the chair to eliminate any leg movement. So as the weight swings back, my upper body and back lean forward to help generate some momentum. And then the bicep contracts first, and then as the bicep contracts, it brings the dumbbell forward, and then I'm swinging with my back and then trying to explode up with my shoulder all simultaneously. So if you eliminate any kind of swing motion here, the weight will not move this fast, and it'll just be really hard to generate that timing. So what you're trying to do here is let the weight swing back, contract your bicep first, and then explode up. If the timing is wrong, you'll lose speed on that dumbbell, and it'll feel very, very heavy. A few reps of it, and you'll notice your arms will get very tired. 10 pounds is not that heavy for me, but it is heavy enough to notice that the moment that the timing is off, it'll get extremely hard. When it is correct, it'll be extremely easy. So I'm doing both hands just to increase my neuromuscular connections, trying to get my brain and body to work together, when to fire, when to time, when to explode, when to contract, when to squeeze, when to shut off the other muscles. So I kind of work through this a bunch of sets, and then I eventually try to add in legs. And since this is a new movement for me and a new movement for you, you'll have to figure out the timing and how to operate what muscles. So here's a look at me doing it with a jump now. So as that weight swings, the weight will get lighter once you swing it up and transfer the energy out of your shoulder into your legs. So as that weight swings up, I want that upward force coming from my legs and no longer my shoulders. The only part that I'm really using my arms for this 10-pound weight is the swing of the bicep part. So that first portion where that weight is swinging from back to front, and then I bend my elbow. As soon as I bend my elbow, that weight gets close to my body, and that's when I'm trying to explode. It's kind of hard to explain, but you should try it for yourself. Try it with a 5-pound weight or something lighter. If you try it with something heavier, it'll just exaggerate the timing aspect. So if you saw my shooting course, the part that I said you can test your range right away is by just bending with the ball sitting at your shoulder, elbow underneath it already, and then when you explode, you'll just know how strong your legs are without kind of the timing. Once we add the timing component of it, then you should be able to increase your power or distance on your shot right away. And that's why you see little kids that have great timing in their shot. They can shoot the ball really, really far, as opposed to some kind of a stronger or more buff-looking adults that just kind of try to rely on pure power or strength that they built up over time, like working out or something like that. So if you got the correct timing, the power will increase dramatically. Remember, power is a function of time. So the faster you can do it, or the faster you can do something under less time, the more power it will have. So just keep in mind the ball is only going to be about a pound. I'm doing something that is 10 times heavier. So when I go to shoot the ball will feel super light. So give it a shot. This is just me working through some stuff. If you have a chair, the setup's pretty easy. Start by swinging your arm just to get the arm motion, and then once you get the arm motion timing, then you can throw in the leg mix, and then the legs will add a different timing component. So when you swing your arm, you'll just have to learn when to catch that timing, and that's typically when you're going to explode with your legs. So that bottom part where the arm is swinging, that's the pickup point when you want to pick up that ball, get it tucked under, elbow underneath, and then explode. Give it a shot. This is weird stuff that I do and experiment with all the time, so get to work.